What's up, YouTube? It's the one and only Master Mission. We are back with another video. Before we get started, make sure you like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So today we are doing gift wrapping, and what better thing to gift wrap than the PS5? Oof, a little heavy. And then we have some accessories and then some games. So we're gonna go ahead and call this, a PS5 bundle. Then we have the charging station for the remotes. Next we have the HD camera, another wireless controller, and also we have the media remote. And of course we cannot have the PS5 and not have the games, right? So we have 5 games here. Planet Coaster, Let's Dance 2021, Spider-Man, Sackboy, Mortal Kombat. You guys, this is my favorite. First thing we're going to start off with wrapping is the biggest item. So let's move all of this out of the way. And I actually wanted to wrap the PS5 with the gold wrapping. So I like to keep my wrapping paper very simple. I know most like to, go all out with the wrapping paper. But yeah, I mean, it's nice to look at. It's nice to see, the anticipation that we get, seeing the paper around a box or an object. But I mean, what matters to me the most is what's inside the wrapping paper and not how it's wrapped or what it's wrapped in, okay? So would you rather have the wrapping paper or what's inside of the wrapping paper? Yeah, that's what I thought. So how I wrap is it's nothing fancy smancy, very simple. So what I do is I just lay the box out, and we have to stretch this out some more. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this side, and just scoot this over a little bit. Oh yeah, much better. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide. So what I like to do is lay the paper flat out, kind of size what I'm wrapping, size the box. So you just lay it flat, and you get enough to cover the other side, this side here of the box. And we're gonna place tape right here. You wanna make sure it's tight enough. I'm gonna take the other side, just like that. Cut this bad boy. So once we cut that side, we are going to tape it. Listen guys, I'm trying to tell you, it's nothing extravagant that I'm doing. It's very simple, okay? Now my grandmother, she know how to wrap some gifts. She have all the little strings, and she'll take the scissors and pull them and all that. Like, she has an eye for gifts. She really takes gift wrapping very, very serious. So it was always fun as a child to watch my grandmother wrap presents. I used to always try to catch her wrapping mine, but she knew what I was doing. So now we're gonna take this and we're gonna tuck it. Do that. I don't know if people tape when they tuck. Then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. I hope you guys can see it. I'm trying to do it in the angle where you can actually see what I'm doing. All right, and then next we are going to basically fold this it's folded like an envelope, just about. I'm gonna just take this down, and you do have the option of taping it if you would like. Sometimes I would tape it, sometimes I wouldn't. It just all depends on how the wrapping is going. So we're gonna fold this one down, and then fold this part up, and then we're gonna tape this part right here. And voila, look at there. We got one side already finished. So then we're gonna turn this boy around. Sometimes, the other side doesn't match. So you just gonna have to just do what you can do. Me on the other hand, I am going to, how I would wrap this side is. And look at that, we got both sides nice and taped. I feel like I did a pretty good job. I actually like wrapping gifts. I have no problems with doing so, because it's very easy to me. It doesn't take up much time unless you're trying to do something a little bit extra. then that's on you. You always want to make sure the biggest present, you're setting a statement. I want to know something big in here, something real important, real G14 classified. And it needs to be treated as such. So we have this big red bowl that we're going to just sit on top here. Make sure it's in the middle. Ooh. And we are done. And that's it. Easy, right? Told you. And now it's time for our accessories. So you guys think I should wrap the accessories in gold or the polka dot? I think I'm gonna go with the polka dots. So we're gonna start off with our controller. So when it comes to wrapping smaller boxes or smaller objects, you do have to cut off more slack than you would for a bigger present. When we wrapped the PS5, we didn't have to cut off the ends, but because this is a smaller box, you have to cut off the ends. So you guys, fun fact about me, I love video games. I still have my PlayStation, the first one, the PS2. I don't have the PS3, but I have the PS4. I love Sony. I do not like Microsoft, especially because I just don't like the controllers. Like, I always had a problem trying to figure out what button goes with what and what button does what. So I'm team PlayStation. One of my favorite PlayStation games to play was Frogger. I love Frogger, y'all. The only thing with Frogger is I could never beat the part where, I don't know if you guys remember, there's a part where like he's in the sky on the clouds and it's like ducks and stuff. You have to hop on and go to each cloud to get the other frogs. I could never pass it. I don't know what the problem was. Another game that I love to play was Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Here I am, doing everything I can. Then on to where I am. Baby, I'm a Superman. Dun, dun, dun. Right on the street. I walk down the street. Yeah. And I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. Sometimes I want to throw it all away. That's my favorite song on Tony Hawk Pro Skater. It was always fun having to collect all the tapes and complete the missions and stuff. Guys, the smaller ones are very much easier. You guys, all you gotta do with the smaller ones is take it like this on the ends and just fold that bad boy up. It's real easy, you guys. There's nothing extravagant. You just wrapping a present. I'm telling you, it's all about what's inside the wrapping paper, not what's on the outside of it, okay? Just take that side and just tape it down. And you have a wrap gift. You guys, let me know what was your favorite PlayStation game of all time. Another game I like playing was Splinter Cell, Tomb Raider, Assassin's Creed, Mortal Kombat, Red Dead. I love Red Dead. Last of Us. Whew. Naughty Dog did their thing with Last of Us. Oh, and Uncharted. And Uncharted is probably one of my top favorite games. I'll play 2K. I don't know how to play Madden. I always try to attempt. Still never works out. But 2K, y'all want to play with 2K? Let's go. I like adventure games. I like campaign games. What we have left is our 5 video games. And we have some options, you guys, okay? We can either wrap these separately, one by one, or we can pick the easiest route and just wrap them all together. So I guess wrapping them separately will make them feel like that is more like, oh my gosh, I have so many gifts. But then at the same time, if you wrap something like this separately, you know what it is. Like, you can kind of pick this up and shake it and you know what it is. Versus if you wrap it all together, they're going to have a hard time figuring out, okay, what is this? Is this a box of candy? Is this a jewelry box? I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with something that's shaped like this and that's rectangular, okay? So I think our best option is to go ahead and just wrap them all together. I really do like this paper. Shoot. By the way, the paper came from Target. They have great deals on wrapping paper right now, but I'm sure everywhere does. So you guys, we have all of our video games in here. Look, you can't even tell that it's video games. All you know is just a box with something in it. So look at there, look how that worked out. So we're done. And I did purchase some bows. Some bows. So you don't always technically have to put bows on every box that you wrap. Some people do ribbons and some people never do a topping. Like they just leave it as is. Like I'd rather leave it this way anyway, honestly. Cause it's just like, they're gonna rip all of this stuff up. Wrapping paper is wasting trees. But it's so pretty to put on the Christmas gifts. That concludes the gift wrapping. I feel like it turned out pretty good, god dang it. Look at it. Who would have thought? PS5 all nice and wrapped. And we got the accessories. Remember, here are the games. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. Shoot, I don't know. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and I will see you guys tomorrow. And Master Mitch, I'm signing off. Peace.